Between us, you're the same Rylan you always were.
Oh God, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not changed. I've just got a new set of teeth and better eyebrows.
And they look fantastic.
They do look really good.
Really good. Welcome, Rylan. Thank you so much for joining me.
This is exciting.
It is. It seems the interviewer has become the interviewee.
Yeah, I mean, you're in my chair.
I'm literally, yeah, thanks for that.
It's fine. It's comfortable.
It's very comfortable. I'm warming it up for your show later.
Oh, okay, fine. That's fine. I'll let it. That could be your new job if you want it.
Yeah, but ironically, you don't really like interviews.
No,
Why
what,
is
being
that?
interviewed?
Being interviewed,
No.
why not?
Because interviewers are really horrible people. I'm a nice one.
I'll be so gentle.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, no, I rarely do interviews. I prefer to be the one asking the questions. I'm not out to get people. So, yeah, I normally get the best out of them.
And we're here at Strictly It Takes Two, which
We
of
are.
course you host, and we love you for that.
I love you. Thank you.
And we know you can sing, but
Well, I'll take that.
the question is, can you dance? Has this show inspired you to dance?
Do you know what? It actually has. Like, I used to dance when I was younger, and I loved it. It's a little bit, I always say it's a little bit like MasterChef, this show, because they never teach you anything on MasterChef properly, but you pick stuff up as you go along. And I think it's the same with It Takes Two. Even though we do things like choreography corner and they show you some moves, but it's not technically me learning it. I feel like you pick little bits up as you go along. So I reckon I could do like a really mashed up couple's choice dance. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you fancy showing any of us some of that now?
Absolutely not. I mean, I could try it. I mean, I've worked on my hip action for the rumba.
You want to show me?
I mean, I could do a little, so you just stand there, and then I think it's just that. Little isolation there. Is that all right?
I was so tempted to stand up and join you, but
I mean, babe, you can do whatever you want.
I think this is your moment, Rylan.
Merry Christmas. That's what I say. But yeah, I've been told that I've got good hip action. I'll take that.
Well, thank you for the impromptu
You're welcome.
dancer.
Always available for the right price.
Now, everyone knows you for entertaining the nation, which,
Well, I do try.
you know, we love you for that, of course. And I see it as a bit of a public service, really.
It is. Honestly, I'm still waiting for Camilla to get on the phone for the OBE. It's still not happened.
It's in the post, isn't it?
It better be.
Yeah. So I've got a bit of a question. So growing up, you've said this, you wanted to be famous.
Yeah, I did.
This was part of your dream.
Yeah.
And you're clearly there now. You work so much. Everyone knows who you are, right? What is your relationship like with fame now?
Do you know what? Yeah, I have said that before. Like, I remember growing up, I wanted to be famous. And that was it. It wasn't for a reason. It wasn't as a singer, as a presenter, or anything like that. Just in my head, I wanted to be famous. And then the second I got famous, I realised actually it wasn't the famous side I like. It's actually the job that I do. So I love my job. Like, I've got the best job in the world. I'm lucky. I could be working anywhere for like 500 hours a day, and I'm very aware of how lucky I am to be doing my job. But actually, it was the famous side of stuff that I thought I wanted, sort of stupid things like skipping the queue and people coming up to you and asking for a photo. That's the side of the job that actually, as much as I appreciate it, I don't love. I would happily, if there was a button where I could do my job every day, not change a thing there, and press a button that the second I come off air, everyone forgets who I am, I would be bashing that button.
Yeah.
I would be bashing that button.
Yeah.
So it's been 10 years now, and I mean, I could have turned into an absolute monster. I don't think I have. I'm a little one, but someone in my ear will agree with me there. But I never changed. I never changed. And I'm still that sort of like normal little kid from Essex who was just a bit of a chancer. So
That's so good to hear. So between us, you're the same Rylan you always were.
oh God, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not changed. I've just got a new set of teeth and better eyebrows.
And they look fantastic.
They do look really good.
Really good. So you present so many different shows.
Because I'm cheap.
Your words, not my words.
Well, they're giggling in the gallery. Then, aren't they?
And so many shows, so many formats. Are there any you think are just awful?
Strictly It Takes Two.
It's the worst.
Yeah, it's the worst one. No, do you know what? There has been a couple of shows that I agreed to do in the earlier years where I don't regret doing them, absolutely not. But the second I started doing them and was like, what are you doing? This ain't right. But yeah, like I said, I'm quite lucky now that I'm at that point where I can sit there and go, no.
Yeah.
It genuinely is more what you say no to than what you say yes to in this industry, I think. In the early days, yeah, you want to please everyone and do that. But actually, none of that really matters. The genuine truth is, be nice to people in this industry, because, I mean, my runner from Big Brother is now my manager, put it that way.
Wow.
And if you're nice to people on the way up, they'll be nice to you if you ever have a little fall. But if you're horrible to them, then you will end up on a shopping channel at 2 a.m.
I'm going to take that advice.
That's
right
what
there.
will happen, yeah.
Yeah. And what's your secret to being so employed time and time again?
Sleeping with people and being cheap. Mainly, in more ways than one. No, genuinely, being nice to people. I'll never forget when I left X Factor, for about a year after I left X Factor, any show I went on, whether it be like a chat show or whatever, the runner would come up to me who I'd never met and go, thanks for what you said on X Factor. And I was like, what did I say? And apparently, I don't even remember it, but apparently during my leaving speech on X Factor, I turned around and said, I want to thank everyone, I want to thank the runners. And apparently no one said that.
No.
And I find that really weird. That's because they're all horrible words. But yeah, just remember, your runner one day will probably be the head of the channel in 10 years.
Yeah.
So as much as I'm a nice person, I'm also clever.
Rylan, thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
I really appreciate it.
Do you want to do this job?
I want this job.
Babe, it's yours.
Can I keep?
Do you know what? You
keep
There's
the
the earpiece. I'll give you this as well.
The door's just over there.
I'm glad.
Thanks,
Don't worry,
man.
the car's here. That's yours as well. Enjoy it. Tell Jeanette I love her. Lots of love. Bye, everyone. Bye.